Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to more Wheel of Isaac Legacy. Last episode, we actually came away with one of the greater wins that I have pulled off in a recent time. We had some sketchy items, and we came away with a pretty good victory. If you want to watch that run, as always, you can see the little card in the top right. You can click that, you can go see the last episode. Since the Wheel of Isaac Legacy kind of depends on what happens in the last episode, you may find it is good to keep yourself up to date with what's going on in the previous episodes. But today, we move our Olexa pawn along and we get to level 3, which is our yellow bag. Before we do the yellow bag though, we do get 100 money from winning the last run, which means that I can buy out 2 things in the shop. I clearly think that the extra heart is better, so let's just take that, and here we go. So that's an interesting one. We can choose to re-roll our character. So if we get a undesirable character from the wheel, then we could choose to do a little re-roll there. Let's buy that one as well, I think. So now we have a chunk of items, and we might want to do one. Now this is interesting. Extra key permanently. So that means that we will start every single run with an extra key from here on out. We want to buy that like immediately and get that out here so we can have kind of that permanent upgrade moving forward. But not bad, dude, not bad. We also have 5 wheels over here. We also unlock the 5th spot because we get that after level 2, so we can fit 5 wheels into our deck now. I think that, to be fair, we're probably gonna do these 5 right here. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see what's going on with the challenge for the day. Is in the yellow bag. Let's open it up. Oh baby. Oh baby, it's the wheel of POOPOO. It's the wheel of POOPOO. So we get a total of 8 spins, like usual. 6 of those spins are going to be on our wheel that we curate, which is the standard wheel plus our 5 wheels that we're adding to it. Keep in mind that that does still include the wheel of POOPOO and the wheel of controversial and some of those, inferior wheels and things on our wheel. But the benefit, or I suppose the super downfall, is that we also have to spin 2 wheels of POOPOO, which is basically a guaranteed 2 crap items, which is not good at all. We also then have a random character, random deals, and a random location, and our reward for completing this is the Wheel of God, which is conveniently missing from the wheel. We know it, we love it, it's an all-time classic, and we get to slip that into our rotation if we win this run. So, without further ado, let's get the spinning started, man. Okay, let's spin some wheels. How do you guys feel about that? We know that we have to spin 2 wheel of POOPOOs, so honestly, let's just get them out of the way now, right? Let's just get them out of the way now. We know that these could end up providing us with horrifically bad items for the run. Bob's Brain is a good item, though. It's a good item. It's on the wheel of POOPOO because of people's opinions about it. I'm just pulling out a pen right now. But I'm actually kind of pleased to see it here. Let's spin again our second wheel of POOPOO, and we get blood rights, which, I mean, that is a horrifically bad item for our run. So I suppose it is what it is. Now we can get into actually spinning, and it's a white screen. There we go. There we go. So we do have our 5 wheels that we chose to put in for this one. We got the Wheel of Bugs, the Wheel of Afterbirth Plus, the Wheel of Family, the Wheel of Blood, and the Wheel of Enemies. It's time for us to see what we get here to start out today, and it looks like we're going right on over to Isaac Ranker. So here we are over at Isaac Ranker, the Isaac ranking website for items. We are going to hit the reroll button 5 times, and then on that 5th one, we're going to choose between the 2. A lot of people told me I cheated the last time, so I'm going to click this reroll button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And I mean, look, it's one of those situations where I could just go for the win, but that's not who I am as a person. So give me Guppy's Tail, a pretty good item, although I'll choose my rank as Mob's Knife. We spin again. Item numero cuatro. What are we looking at? We're looking at an orbital from the Wheel of Orbitals. A lot of good orbitals out here. Let's give it a good spin, and it looks like we're going to be getting Guardian Angel, which is a very good one. 4 spins done, 4 to go. Let's give it a good spin. I'm looking to hopefully get one of our new wheels involved here, but instead we're just going to do another random number generator. So here we are again with the random number generator on Google. We're just going to do 1 to 550 like we did last time. Hit generate, and we will get whatever item 480 is. And you know what? We're going to look that up right now. So item ID 480 is compost, which means it actually eats one of our Wheel of POOPOO spins. So I'm going to re-spin the Wheel of POOPOO because I feel like it's unfair. The challenge is to have 2 Wheel of POOPOOs. So instead, we're going to now get the hourglass to replace compost. And we're still sitting at 4 items, so a little bit of a wild situation here. So we spin again with 4 items to go. Who knows what we'll get? Could even be a Wheel of POOPOO, but no, we're going to have the Wheel of Trinkets. The Wheel of Trinkets does have some pretty game-changing trinkets on. The rules state that once we get a trinket from the Wheel of Trinkets, we have to keep it the entire run. So we are going to have to keep the safety scissors for the entire run. Not a bad trinket for us to have, but let's get some more passive items. We still got 3 spins left, and we're going to have the Wheel of Tech again. Wheel of Tech is always good for a pretty powerful item. Can we get one this time around? We're going to get standard old technology again. Okay. 6 item in, 2 to go. Give me a good one here. This run is just okay right now. And we're going to check what time it is. So it is 4:41 in the afternoon, which means that if we search up 441, we get Mega Blast. We get Mega Blast. So that's going to eat Hourglass, which, as we know, means that our other Wheel of POOPOO item got eaten. So we're going to go back to the Wheel of POOPOO here and go again on the Wheel of POOPOO, and we're going to get Scissors, which is going to eat Mega again. So once again, some insanely wild scenarios occurring here, but is making for a grand old time, that is for sure. We spin again at 6 items, 2 to go, and we're going to the Wheel of Enemies, one of our wheels we put in. So to the Wheel of Enemies we go with a bunch of items related to enemies in the game. I'm excited to hopefully get a strong one here. There are a couple of pretty strong ones. Little Horn it's good, but I also think it doesn't synergize with technology, so we might have just got a little bit of a poo-poo item here. And thus we bring upon our final spin. This run is looking a little terrible, to be honest with you, but who knows, maybe another Wheel of Tech could solve it. So back to the Wheel of Tech we go, trying to get an item to pair with our technology to make things good. And that item we pair with it is also Tech 2. So we have ourselves a strange run that we are going to be going in with today. But you know that we have to figure out what our character is as well. So to the character wheel we go to see who we're going to be playing as. I don't even know who I want on this one. I suppose Apollyon is okay. It's just going to be base stats. We don't really get any other items out of this because the Void is going to be overwritten by Scissors on our run. So that's fine. We're Apollyon. Let's figure out our deals. I feel like we might need the Devil deals on this one. It might get super screwed. No, we're going to have the choice to take Angel deals. So we will be taking Duality on this run to start and then just choosing Angel deals over the course of the run to ensure that we get the maximum deals that we can. And then finally we have our random location, which can always be a scary situation for us. And it looks like we are going to have to choose for ourselves. So we're just going to play our game normally and see where things go. That's a pretty good roll in the finale there. But let me set this up in-game, and we'll get things going. Okay, here we are in-game. Just so you can see, no seeds, no nothing. We just go in as Apollyon. I always say that I'm going to set up the runs beforehand, but then I realize that it's kind of stupid to do it like this because I want you guys to be able to see that I'm not doing anything unique to skew the run in any way. We just gotta spawn in our items here. Scissors. We also have to give ourselves safety scissors, which is Another item that we end up losing over the course of the run, right? We're only at 7 items because we got a trinket. So that's okay. We're going to grab Technology 2 here, and finally we're going to grab Little Horn. And this is our run, 2.27 damage with Bob's Brain, Scissors, Guardian Angel. What a weird run. Here's your seed, 7R46 LL9D. And we go, dude, and we go. So we obviously have a couple of interesting situations going on in this run. I also, you gotta love the key at the beginning here, the little golden key. Hopefully we can get a couple of golden chests or something to make this a bit more useful. I see the tinted rock. We're just gonna chill with it for right now. We also made the executive decision to not use any of our special upgrades. I think I want to still keep those for the future. While this is a hard challenge, look, there's gonna be hard challenges elsewhere, and in terms of our role for the game, I do think that Bob's Brain is an okay item. You know, when the challenge is the Wheel of Poopoo, we expect a couple of useless items, right? And in this case, we ended up with an item that is probably going to positively affect us on this run in Bob's Brain instead of negatively. So I feel actually pretty good about where this one can go. There's a lot of ways that it can go wrong, for sure. So I am looking forward to seeing if I can handle such a run. But we've had a pretty good run so far in terms of the Wheel of Isaac Legacy. I mean, we haven't lost a game yet, and frankly, none of them have even been close. I mean, we had a little bit of a blowout in the last one even. Rune Bag is pretty excellent here. We can take a look at the item room. We don't have to take it. I'm going to take it, though. I am going to take it, though. Okay. Okay. So things get interesting. Things get interesting. Troll bombs also don't matter. Keep that in mind. Safety scissors is going to keep that a nice reality for us on this run. But wow. Pretty lucky the whole Guppy's Tail and the early golden key to give us a little bit of extra boost on this first floor. You gotta love an early Cricket's Head. I mean, a small damage boost to get the run going is a great place to be. Little rune action for a blank rune. Keep in mind, we cannot take any items from the boss room here, which is, I would go so far as to say that's bad. That's bad. But the damage up that we received from Cricket's Head is over the moon levels of good. So I'm happy. I'm happy. This is a great start to our third Wheel of Isaac Legacy run. Thank you guys for the support on the series thus far. It's been a lot of fun to record this and get it out to you. It's been a little wonky with Alexa Miss because we just have so much content that we're posting that at times I have parts of this recorded and then days pass and I forget that I do have to actually still upload it. That's not our secret room, huh? How about right here? This our secret room? Yeah, okay. I probably should have known that immediately, but that's okay. We get a luck up out of it as well. I'm pretty pleased about that. And we're doing well. We're doing well. I just got off of streaming for 4 hours. So the voice is a little shot. It's a little shot. Little day guys. We've seen the entire floor. I want to keep the stars card. I don't even know why. I suppose we can get a teleport out of curse room or trap room. Yeah, we'll probably do the teleport out of this curse room here. And that will be pretty decent for us. We lose our golden key, so this is where things get a bit more spicy. I'm actually going to play this guy. Because I feel like I'm going to be using my keys on this floor. Yeah, you know what, dude? I'm pretty pleased about that. I'm pretty pleased. So Aquarius is not what you're looking for. The red chest is interesting. It's interesting. I feel like we could sacrifice the heart to do that. Or we bomb for it, which I think is a little bit better play. So we bomb for it. We get a soul heart out of it. I mean, it's basically the equivalent of doing a tinted rock, and that is something we would do 1,000 times over. So I'm pretty happy with that, I'd say. When do we use scissors? to our advantage on this run? That's a good question too. There's really no reason to use scissors on this run. It's just one of those items where it's not really good enough, and it kind of messes with your dodging a little bit too. It's not really good enough for me to say, let's try to focus on using it effectively. I think it's one of those items where you just accept the Wheel of Poopoo gave me something that I'm not too interested in. And we have to live with it being in the active item slot until I can get rid of it at a later date. But in reality, it's just kind of useless. Also, we have to give ourselves duality because we have an angel deal incoming on this floor. So we'll see how that goes. Except I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna change the rules of the Wheel of Isaac mid-video. I think that's dumb. Because I'm now looking at... You have to keep in mind that these rules were done... These rules for the Wheel of Isaac were made before all of the updates to Afterbirth Plus were out. Which means that at the time, Angel Deals were still bad. But Angel Deals are insanely good in Afterbirth Plus now. So I actually think that it is probably too strong for us to do deals the way that we were about to do them. A guaranteed Angel Deal on every floor that's extremely strong. So I think what you do is you come in here, you say no. Obviously, Death Touch is a great item that we would love to have, but I think you just go. Now you have to be forced into increasing your angel chance if you want, a chance to get it. That could be through sacrifice rooms or things like that. So, look, I make my life harder for the sake of entertainment, right? Now, I don't think that the rule is as fair as it was anymore, because I was kind of just thinking, and I was like, wow, we could really get some amazing items by having angel deals for this entire run, right? Normally, you're not seeing angel rooms until Caves 1 minimum, but most of the time, it's not for a while on the run. So, I kind of like the idea of doing things like this. It definitely it negatively affects me. But I think that it's negatively affecting me in a good way for the sake of the Wheel of Isaac, right? So we make the rule and we deal with it. And if I die because of it, then I guess frick me, I made it too hard. But this is part of why I don't want to release the Wheel of Isaac to you guys until the end of this series, because I kind of want to be able to make those kinds of balance changes as we go throughout the series. Wow, that's really good. We can now get a little bomb happy over the course of this run. And I think I'm just gonna beeline for the boss since we have the Spirit Heart of Protection. I think that it's a better idea for us to try to crank on these guys now. Get them dead. We did get another Devil Deal, which this is where it would be useful, right? We would have gotten an Angel Deal. We would have 2 Angel Deals by now. Instead, we ain't got jack diddly squat to our name, and we can't take the box either. We are going to still explore the rest of the floor. We have an item room that we want to see, and since we took 1 item room, of Isaac rules state that we have to take 1 more item room item over the course of the run. So if we find one that is just okay but still useful, I think you pull the trigger, because we don't want to get stuck in a position where the rest of them are detrimentally bad to the run, right? You want to be a little bit cautious. This is also a little bit weird, but now it's okay. I mean, we have 2 keys now. There's a part of me that's like, let's open the chest and just YOLO it. But then the other part of me is like, what if you don't get keys on the rest of the floor? Yeah, I think I'm going to abstain for right now. Now I'll open one. And if it gives a key, then we know what to do with that. Little Hierophant is pretty good. Blank Rune is an Ansus, okay. Good for a little bit of knowledge of the floor. I'm looking at the sacrifice room, and I can't deny it. I am interested. The fact that we could theoretically get to 100% angel chance is definitely valuable for the run. Now, we don't need to fight Mega Satan or no crap like that, but, I mean, we could. Technically, it's my choice, but we don't need to, which I think is important. So we don't need to play it all the way to key pieces, we just need to play it up to where we're getting a better chance. So blank card's huge, I mean, like, actually massive. It's disturbing how good blank card is here, because we have rune bag, so we're basically guaranteed blank card Yera on this run now, which is obviously like disturbingly good because we can essentially just break the game and win, which is a little cheap. It's a little cheap. This is why Repentance is changing blank card, because it is cheap, but I suppose when given the opportunity, you might as well take it, right? So we are going to take this, which now means we can spend keys instead of, that's that, yeah. We can now spend keys instead of our, well, we can spend money instead of keys, and we can spend keys on chests now, which is good. So kill him, pop this, another key. These keys are all just fueling our golden chest game right now. You know, like this one is now an open for a little bit of extra money. Am I gonna play the self-sacrifice room? I mean, we got a lot of red hearts on the ground, so I think you do. I think you do. So a yoink. I'm fine using all of these soul hearts, and I know that this is probably a play that is beyond the brains of some of you. But I do think that it's valuable. Our angel chance is now at 100. There's also the rosary, and that's probably where you leave. Although I think the next one is teleportation chance. No, it was troll bombs, but I mean that's 7 bombs for me. Not that it matters because we're at 99. I don't think we need to play that anymore though, because now we come over here. We come down here, we open this. It's the Fool. We'd rather have Joker, obviously. And here's what intrigues me, right? Is there an angel deal generated on this floor? And I don't know the answer to that. Because we should, theoretically, if we got a devil deal, it should be an angel deal because of the 100% chance. But if I pop the Joker again here, I have a feeling it's going right back to a devil deal. And the answer is, it is. Okay, so that does answer a question for us. Does it answer a lot of questions for us? No. No. Because it still kind of leaves a gray area for how our angel and devil chance interact with each other. But it's cool nonetheless. It's fun to do little thought experiments like that. It was worth the backtracking to do so. Let's just move on. Head down. Take a sip of water, please. Without a sip of water, my throat is parched and my brain is dry. Not my throat, my brain. A little bit of a strange way to describe that. What are you? Are you a Perthro? You're a blank rune. Well, ain't that something. I'm gonna keep the Joker for right now. I like the idea of the guaranteed Joker plays. I also thought Angel Chance would stay at 100. So that's only for the floor. So we actually played that a little bit wrong because we likely should have... I don't know how we should have done that, actually. Maybe I'm big-braining a little bit, and I should not at all. Because I think I maybe cost us a lot of health for no reason. Volcano's fine. The fact that I can't see my health either leaves a little bit of a sour taste in the mouth right now. I just want to get one angel deal. If we get one, then we can just, like, keep it on one. Here's our shop. I'll buy the key. I mean, we might as well blank card, though. And it's a devil deal again. Which blows, I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to play this 3 times. I'm going to play it to there. Okay. I don't need IV bag. And we know what our HP is like on this run. We could theoretically play IV bag 3 more times. So don't mind if I do. I'm going to do that. So yoink, yoink, yoink. It's an extra 4 cents. theoretically, we could play it even more times. Let's play it 2 more times here. I just want to make sure that we're keeping our HP in a relatively stable spot, and I think it is, right? I think it is right now. It's pretty stable, but I mean, I'm not gonna go back again. We got 47 money, dude. I mean, we know it's there if we want to do some kind of break with it, but I feel like we. Oh, there's rocks down here, dude. I feel like we have a decent way of organizing this right now. Okay. So we continue. Yeah, okay. Can we get a yoink on one of you, please? Bob's brain don't want to connect right now. Please die. Thank you. We continue. Yeah, you know what? You got me. This room kind of mess with the old brain. Sometimes the noggin gets a little bit confused. It's a long day of recording and streaming, and I'm ready for a relaxing evening, playing some board games, sipping some whiskey, enjoying the days leading up to the holiday season. I mean, to be fair, the holiday season has been for a while. I mean, Aleximus has kind of been going on for a month, but hey, that's beside the point. It's almost over too. I mean, at the time that I'm recording this, Christmas is next week, which is pretty wild. It feels like the month flew. I don't know about you guys, but maybe the Aleximus was just too strong this year and just made time fly more than it should. So we will not get an angel deal here. We also can't take that item. And there's nothing else to really do on the floor, so I go down. Wow, and we are in much worse shape than I thought we were, which is a little scary. Where did all of our soul hearts go? Because we had a bunch of them from picking up the rosary, so what did we do with them? I do not know. I really don't. Okay. Can we? No. That's fine. You know what? We have bombs for days, so I don't mind opening this up. I want to go to the curse room, but I think it's also important to note. Okay, yeah, you know what? You got me, and that sucks. That sucks a lot. Because we were... I mean, for one, we were schmooving a little bit in this room, but we also kind of need this angel deal, man. Now, we have the Joker card, so it actually doesn't matter at all now that I think about it. The question of the hour is, can we get a... Interesting. That's weird. There's the blank card, Yera. So, there's Seraphim. We can now fly. I'm gonna Joker. And it is an angel deal, and it is, good. It's good. It's good. Okay, I'm gonna big brain a little bit. I'm gonna look for the shop, and we're just gonna see if we can snag Diplopia. Because if we snag Diplopia, then that angel deal is so good, it's absurd. But I mean, for one, Diplopia is... It's not exactly an easy to come by item. But we have bombs and we have money, so we could theoretically, if the shop is a reroll shop, which is why shops are so damn strong in Afterbirth Plus, we could theoretically get Diplopia and then just Joker back in. Because we're taking blank card Yera long term, so I don't mind using the Joker card here. And especially, we would get Eucharist, so the Joker becomes completely worthless. We would have angel deals for the rest of the run. Right now, if you ask me what I'm leaning towards in that room, it is the Eucharist. And I know that Holy Mantle's sitting in there, and that is, like, almost obviously the choice. But I kind of value... I mean, when I say it like that, I think maybe I'm stupid. So I was about to say, I think I value 3 angel rooms more than Holy Mantle. And I actually don't think that's the case. I think I'm dumb. I think that we should take Holy Mantle. If we're going for the best item available, I think we should take Holy Mantle. But I might go for the dumb play And I think I'm okay going for the dumb play for the sake of content, which is getting more angel rooms and hoping to get Sacred Heart or Godhead to pair with this technology build. So we do have a reroll shop, and we're just going to go in on it. So we are looking for... We're looking for Diplopia. And I'm happy to pick up other stuff along the way. I'll take this. I'll take this. But we're looking for Diplopia. There's Chaos, so that... I mean, now we put ourselves in a really weird spot, right? Because Chaos is... Chaos breaks everything. Chaos breaks everything. So I'm going to Joker. And I'm going to take Holy Mantle. The thing is, Eucharist is now useless to me. Sure, it'd be nice to have a guaranteed angel deal moving forward. But it kind of doesn't matter, right? It kind of doesn't matter because the items are going to be anything. Like right now, shops are now the most important. And we have good money economy. So, I think this is fine. I think it's fine, right? It's fine. It's definitely fine. Like, Chaos, it's always a weird play, but I think that in this case, it is an okay play. While being weird, it is an okay play. So we take Blank Cardiera, and this will be what we do going forward on this one. And then where do you use it, right? I mean, HP, when you get a Soul Heart drop, I think that's a valid time. Keys as well, if you can get multiple keys in the same room. Like, what are we looking at in here right now? Yeah, I mean, like, this is a good time to use it. And then this is a good time to use it. And then this is a good time to use it. And then this is a good time to use it. And then now we can become invisible on the screen. So, I mean, we're gonna do it, I think, but I want to make sure that we are as invisible as possible. If you can see me, props to your eyes, because well, we're still there. We're still there. It's becoming difficult to see, that's for sure. It's difficult to pick stuff up as well. Okay. So snag this, and now we're out of One Makes You Smalls, and I believe that there's like a tiny pixel, dude. There's a tiny pixel. Okay. So, yeah, if we're gonna do weird stuff on the run, we might as well do weird stuff on the run. I now have to basically use the orbital flying around me as my means of understanding what the hell is going on in this run. This is also... a Tears Up? I thought it was a One Makes You Small, to be honest, so I got very confused. But, yeah, I mean, this is a weird run now. Doesn't really affect anything, to be honest. In fact, it only really helps us. We have flight, so it's not like, you know, we're in a weird spot on that end. I'm also forced into taking the item room item on the next floor. And at this point, I'm fine with having the chance of it being horrible. You know, if the item room item ends up being horrible, then we had a fun time, right? We had a fun time. Give me the soy milks. Give me the Isaac hearts. Let things get weird, right? I'm very down with things getting weird on the next floor. But in reality, it's probably going to be fine, right? There's very few items that I would consider detrimentally bad to this run. And I think Isaac's Heart is actually probably one of them. Because we're so small now, being able to block enemy shots and things is that's gonna be hard. So we go down. Harlequin Baby obviously is completely worthless to us. We also have Chaos, so keep in mind that item room item could end up being literally anything, which makes it even better for us. But the main priority is the shop on this floor, and we love to see Censor in the curse room, because that just proves that Chaos is doing what Chaos does. That's an angel item coming out of there, so I like that. We don't need the arcade. This is an AWAS taking you down to the womb. We don't want to do that quite yet. No, thank you. Safety scissors ended up being so irrelevant on this run because of because of the fact that we got pyro. So it was doing good stuff for us though. I enjoy safety scissors. In my opinion, is a pretty underrated item because it gives you a lot by carrying it. You know, bombs they're useful. You know, would I rather have bombs in this game or bombs in Spelunky? I mean, give me bombs in Spelunky, but they're still useful for sure. Opening up secret rooms and bombing things for money, bombing things for there's a lot of bombing that occurs. We're also going to do this. It's now looking at an 100% chance of a deal, 50% it being Angel. And once again, I mean, the deals, they're interesting here because they're not necessarily Angel items. In fact, it's probably more likely that they're not than that they are. Oh, a 1 makes you small? Don't mind if I do. It's very stupid. It's very stupid. And it does make the game harder as well. I mean, it's... You have to... Like, dodging is different. I know that there's a lesser chance of things hitting you. But in terms of, like, running into enemies, it's more difficult to see where the enemies are. So, Immaculate Conception is... It's not really what I'm looking for on this one, but I suppose I'll take it. We took the gauze here. Gives us a little bit of vision back to our HP. And dude, I mean, the run is great. Like, somehow our damage ended up being good enough just with our techs and Cricket's head. And it proves how good, you know, Tech 2 can be with a little bit of damage. Because we're pairing it with Tech 1, and it's okay, right? But then you throw in the Cricket's head, and it's like, wow, a tiny bit of damage just went a long way for that item. So we are on Mom. I suppose theoretically I can choose where the run goes to, so I could have said, oh, we just need to kill Mom. But that's super weak, and I should probably put some clarification in about that. We'll go to the chest, because why not? Placenta is kind of dumb here. That's done. Are you done too? No, you're still going. It'd be cool if you paid out with an item, but I don't really expect you to. Okay, well, we're done here. I'll take Placenta. I don't really want to fight Mega Satan. I don't think that this run is super Mega Satanable. So I'm just gonna chill on that front. And we'll fight Mr. Wrath. Mr. Wrath. What are you? Perthrow. It's intriguing. It's actually super intriguing. At a 33% chance of a deal, though, it's a little... There's not a lot to work with there. I feel like I should... You know what? We're gonna start... We're gonna grab 99 keys on this floor. There's no time like the present to ensure that we have keys for the rest of the run. Keep in mind that on the chest, we can just break the game. So, I suppose that is a reason to do Mega Satan then, but... I'll just break the game enough to get Dad's key. How about that? And then what? I guess Chi, right? Okay. So, we could also break to get a lot of consumables. I mean, we could theoretically dupe the chest in that room. I need like a lot of battery charges on this floor. If a battery charge drops, then we'll Yera it and start the process of getting this super going here. So, weird floor layout. Both the item room and the both the secret room and the super secret room, not the item room, are quite far away. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. Oh, I have Holy Mantle, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. So, there's the battery charge we need. And, I mean, welcome to the beginning of the end, is all I'm gonna say about that. This is gonna get ugly real fast in terms of where the floor is. This one's a Tears Up. No, it's not. Wait, what? The Tears Up is the teal one. There's like 55 pretty flies we've seen on this run as well. Okay, so don't touch the battery charges. You're gonna do some duplication here momentarily. Make sure there's no cards or anything. It's going to be very easy to lose the Yara rune. But we also, because of rune bag, it's super easy to get them back as well. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. You're dead, thank you. You're dead, thank you. You're dead, thank you. One more room for our charge. Thank you, you're dead. Thank you, you're dead. And now we can start the process, and this is where things get spicy. And we also have money in here, so that we're also going to get to 99 cents. We'll do this 2 more times. Okay. And then now that we have charges, we're going to go do the keys. Break the hell out of these. We only need to do this a couple times. It's going to be like 2 or 3 battery charges. Yeah, that's pretty in there. And really what you're looking to do is you're hoping that this boss trap room, the golden chests that are in there, you're hoping one of them gives an item. Because then we dupe the chests. And if one contains an item, then it's duped one contains an item. And if we can burn through, I mean, we're chaos, right? So I suppose burning through that item pool is not going to actually happen. It's just going to be random items on this floor. So that's weird. Let's do this. Is that enough keys? It's probably enough keys. I feel like we don't need to get too fancy here. I'll do it one more time. Although, yeah, I'll do it one more time. That's probably enough keys. Because I still want to dupe the chest now. But what we're going to do is we're going to, once we dupe them, we're going to open them real quick so we don't waste our time. So let's do that right now. So we're going to come here, and we're going to go dupe. Okay. Now we're going to open. We're going to open. One of them's an item, so this is going to get disgusting really quickly. Okay. That's good. That's extremely good news. So now we fight this. Now we fight this. Do not open up the other one, or else you're in for a real bad time. Is this a Yara? It is a Yara, so we dupe again. And then, we know that one's giving a trinket. So we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave safety scissors outside of here. Because otherwise things are gonna get real bad. So here's what you're looking for on this run, by the way. You're looking for Ipecac. The plus 40 damage up makes this tech build absurdly stupid. And there's also keys in that room, which is hilarious. So we're gonna leave safety scissors out here. We're gonna grab the Yara rune. We're going to dupe. And then we're gonna run back and we're gonna get a little bit more. And the fact that we're duping keys now should mean that, I mean, once we pick up these, I feel like we're not going to run out of keys no matter what in there now. I mean, the chests are going to outscale it by a little bit. This is such, it's like game breaking 101 right now. You just have to kind of dot your I's and cross your T's as you do it, because it's easy for you to end up losing what you actually want. And for us, that's safety scissors and the Yara rune, because that's kind of our requirement for the run is safety scissors, whereas the Yara rune, obviously you just want to have the Yara rune, and if there's a card in there and you start duping, it's going to be really difficult to get back the Yara rune. So this is fine right now. It's fine in a weird sort of way, but it's still fine nonetheless. So there's that. And then we do one more here. We do one more, and then I'm going to feel good about starting to open. And the goal is to just get a couple of weird items, right? I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to breakfast myself on this run. I'm just looking to get a couple of weird items, make the run stronger, give us a nice finish line to the run, right? So yoink, and then we start opening. Why? Oh, okay, we're good. I was very confused because there was double. This is also all shop items. This is not what I expected, was all shop items, but I suppose, sure. So starter deck. It is like all shop items. Very, very strange, to be honest. So we'll pop this. It's weird, sure. Store key. Let's take black candle. Dude, I can't tell where the hell I am, which makes it very difficult. Sharp plug is fine. These are all going to be trinkets. Now, trinkets are kind of irrelevant to me. We can't really hold on to them anyway. So we take this. The fact that they're all shop items is a little bit of a buzzkill, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let just go. Just go. Did we gain some stuff that's decent? Yeah, BFFs is decent. Hive Mind is good for the future, but I mean, I feel like we're now probably in the camp where we are going to want to just... Oh, I wish I would have duped, dude. I wish I would have duped. Okay, can we get a angel deal here, please? I did get hit. That's an oops from me. I also... How... We got hit, but it didn't take damage off of us. I don't know. Just go down. Just go down. It's fine. I should have played the sacrifice room as well. I'm kind of half-assing my min-maxing. Which, if there's one thing that you can learn from me, never half-ass your min-maxing. Either go all in or go all out. We went all in, kind of. So, infinite golden key is... interesting. Just inviting me to do more plays with the golden chests. Chaos makes it weird though, right? Like that's really where things get strange. Okay, so that's just gonna be money. Is this a full run reroll? It's not. Okay. We don't actually really care about any of this. That's a sticky... It was not a sticky nickel. I thought it was. I mean, we could open that chest, but we know it's just money. So, kind of inconsequential towards our run. I appreciate the money, but that ship has kind of sailed for me on this one. And we're strong enough, man, that we can mow down a line of slow enemies. Is that the metrics for a successful run? I don't know. I don't think so, but I suppose it could be. And that's a very slow key game break that we could do right there, but once again, kind of inconsequential. This would be a great time to get 9 lives, okay? Yeah. Did not get 9 lives. A Guppy would be very good on this run. Because of Hive Mind now. Plus just, I mean, extra damage output. It's crazy because we've broken everything except for our stats. You know, we've got all of the consumables in the world. We can get them at any point. HP, we haven't lost a heart in several floors. And then we just have 6 damage, 8 rate of fire, nothing crazy, right? We're looking to get that something crazy here soon. And a big part of why we're not taking damage is Holy Mantle, right? You know, it's a top tier item. This is why I took it. You know, obviously I wanted to go Eucharist for the memes, but I figured Holy Mantle was more interesting. We have finally taken damage. Oh no. Whatsoever am I gonna do? This is a library. It's a Guppy item. We'll take the rest of them as well. I kind of forgot that libraries would be chaos. So now we're a Guppy item away. Keep in mind that Guppy is very common in chaos. So we theoretically could end up with Guppy still on this run. Even like an angel deal right here could give us it. We're looking for an angel deal with a choice, so it gives us a nice 4 items to choose from. Something like a Spoonbender would be fun on this run. Spoonbender, Godhead, Sacred Heart, you know, things that give us homing tears are gonna be fun. But let's not, the run's fine. We don't need Godhead on this run. That's just me asking for a lot, right? Let's not get too insane. And this floor ended up being freaking huge. So 2 of diamonds is hilariously bad. The Emperor, to be honest, I'll happily skip. Cathedral. I was about to say the Biblical. That is not the name of that floor. I played 2,000 hours of the Binding of Isaac, and I just said the Biblical for the Cathedral. That's exactly what it's called. How'd you know? Okay, so easy mom fight. We can't do Hush. We ran out of time doing our game break. So, oops-a-daisies. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Bye-now. Okay, we go up. We go up, and I am 100% gonna skip the floor. Because I do not care. I do not care. The Cathedral is a pain in the ass most of the time anyway. So, we skip. We let Bob's brain do a little bit of stuff. Our hitbox is so small that I feel like none of these shots can hit me. Which is an interesting place to be in. We also theoretically can just keep on doing whack stuff with Guardian Angel. I feel like that could end up biting us in the ass a little bit, but it's looking fine for me right now. How are we going to do the chest? I'm obviously going to Yera a little bit. I'll probably Yera twice before opening. There's 4 items. Yera twice is 16 items. We have 22 keys. So I think you Yera twice for 16 items. And that's probably good enough. Look, if we don't get quality items in those 16, oh well. I mean, we're probably still going to win the run. So it's fine. People get obsessed with when they game break. They want to break to the point where they're bored playing the game breaking. I just don't see why. You know, I know I said earlier if you're gonna min-max, make sure you do it fully, but there is such a thing as like you min-max to where you need to. Right? You know, if you're reaching a point where you know you're not going to get that much stronger than where you're at, you know, already at a point of no return on your damage, then why keep breaking? Kind of just one of those irrelevancies where you don't need to waste your time doing it. Just get on to your next run, right? The weird thing about this run is it's actually like it's bad, and our stats are bad, and we don't have a lot of damage, so I should game break more to get that damage up. But there's also, you know, a completely different level when you're a content creator and you're trying to make things interesting, and you wanna go for the whack play instead, which is limit your Yeras and then go for broke and see if you can pull something out of your butt even with a difficult run. So there's several directions you can go. I am like 100% wanting items though, because this is actually horrible. I am oh my god, dude. Oh my lord, the adversary is giving me the 1-2, dude. He's giving me the 1-2. Okay, I mean, we could dupe this repeatedly as well. What are you? 2 of clubs, the world, Hierophant. I mean, I could have duped those two. I'm not overly concerned about my health. Let's do this, and then I'm gonna open. And there's Guppy, which is a huge step in the right direction. 9 lives is weird. I shouldn't do it, but I did it. So sue me. Double trinkets I don't care about. None of these I really care about. We're going to get Beelzebub out of this. Jeez, it's very Beelzebub out of this. Dude, these were horrible. These were horrible. Minus Guppy. Like, actually some horrifically bad items. We could take, I mean, that's true. We could take our, our flies are carrying. Guppy was all we really needed here. But we could take Plan C and kill the final boss with Plan C. Is that a weird play? Yeah, I would say that's a weird play. I feel like I'd rather just kill it with my array of flies that I have. But I mean, it's strange. It's definitely strange. Let's do a Yera on this. And then, you know what, dude? Just use your Yera. Move on with your life. It's pretty horrendous. I mean, this ended up being boss items in here. I think the run's good enough. it's good enough. We can beat the final boss with the run like this. As long as my flies are doing their business, we will have no issues. Blackheart and we outie. Say goodnight, blue baby. Been real, it's been fun. You have received the Smackdown, and we have received 3 levels of the Wheel of Isaac Legacy completely unscathed without even a chance to take damage. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, liking the video is much appreciated. I will see you in level 4. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.